Today we're at 240 LaFayette Street here in Locust Grove, Georgia. I'm very familiar with this property as I did the move-out inspection. We're doing a QC inspection. To the left of the garage door is a bashed-in gutter. May present us challenge in the fall with backing up of leaves. I want to point out a previous challenge. As you can see, the apex on the left up there, the shingles slash somewhat of a roof vent is jacked up and there's repair shingles there. It presented a leak in the upstairs bedroom directly above the garage. That leak damaged the walls coming into the garage, as well as had puddling water. Previous tenant slipped numerous times on that wet floor coming in from the garage. You'll notice also a patch job on the back side of the roof there. So we obviously want to pay attention to that and make sure that doesn't happen again as far as the leaks. Here we have about a 55, 60 foot tree that's hanging on the back edge of the roof. Gonna ask that that tree be pruned away from the tree. A couple of reasons: obviously damage, one of those limbs fall off, but also to prevent rodent infestation. Squirrels like to hop across from trees onto roofs and gain access by burrowing into those soffits. Home is in outstanding condition. At time at move out, it was also in good shape. Here's where the largest portion of that water comes in. One of our little friends known as a sweat bee following me around right now. I apologize for that. Let's look at our entrance. Let's look at the window first of all. Up at the top of the atrium, you see those 1, 2, 3, 4 sections on the semicircle. Well, the portion between 1 and 2 o'clock up there is cracked. It's about a 3-foot crack going diagonally. In addition, if you look directly above it, you'll see a condensation line that the tenant believes, previous tenant believes, that the dripping constantly above the front door onto the window with the heat caused that crack. Could we get that condensation line diverted over to the right to pick up into this gutter perhaps? And then the water would come down the side. It wouldn't be dripping on people as they enter into the home. Could have used some touch-up paint there at the entry. Again, the home is in great shape. Kitchen flooring has some damage. You can see these gaping holes. Basically, they just need to be secured. Need some kind of glue. May have had the dishwasher overrun one time. Somebody may have put in the wrong type of dish detergent instead of dishwashing detergent. Home is move-in ready. It is ready for marketing with the exception of final cut outside. Do have some high weeds in the front. I wanted to show you evidence of previous damage here in the garage. Obviously they took down a large piece to try to fix that. And this ceiling floor became slick. You can tell where the water kind of pooled here. Destroyed that piece of wood. It's probably a piece of 2x6 that was on there. We don't want to talk about what that black stuff might be. There are no remotes in the home. Master looks great. The plunger on the tub just simply comes right off. It just needs to be fastened, needs to be adjusted on there. It does not stay up on its own, it falls down. It doesn't drain. Good job on replacing those bifold doors that were just ruined with two simple cabinets. Upstairs to the left, the bedroom is fine. It's upstairs to the right. We have a couple of challenges in the bedrooms, and that's just because access into the attic, unfortunately. There's a lot of heat that comes out of this door. This simple, what is that, 1/4 inch plywood being held in place by some bent over nails is not going to keep the heat from coming in. And previous tenants said it got very hot in here, and we should have some sort of a better insulation on that. Toilet upstairs continually runs. I went ahead and turned the water off. Flapper stays in the open position. There are no towel racks. They left the hardware for mounting the towel racks affixed and simply just painted right over them. And now we're in the room above the garage that had the most drama. It was so bad that previous tenant put a barrel in here, a big old storage container drum, if you will, to catch the water. And obviously that's not going to be good. You can see that as it gets wet, the nails barely holding the sheetrock up, the gap between the rafter and the sheetrock. And again, that's 1/4 inch. If I could have just even a piece of insulation or something on the back of that and fastened a little better than a bent over nail would be great. So that concludes our inspection here of 240 LaFayette Street.